Yeah, for whatever reason, I thought that uh, you were saying agenda instead of periodic table. So I thought that you were like, oh yes, you should tell about our periodic table in the title of the Haven videos. So I was very confused there. What do we have here? Um,
Not even worthy of
oh,
a
look, it's a
sparring
person.
match. Have we no stronger foes to face?
Thank you.
Victory! The enemy.
Do-do-do-do.
There's a person. Where?
And then everyone in Spring Village is output 4. Ooh, amateur chemist. If only there was a chemist shop, huh? Let's push you at this place. Let's change the job. Let's, I don't know, fishing? Fishing sounds good. Seed savant, that sounds good. Change job, let's go mining. So, a lot of stuff's been going on these past few days, huh? Wouldn't you agree? Theoretically speaking?
What specifically do you have in mind?
I have no idea. I was hoping that you might have some thoughts for what we could talk about here.
There's the potential teacher strike.
So, if the teachers strike, the students don't go back to school, huh?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, teachers deserve more money.
They're asking for money, but also more supports.
Yes.
Like for teaching, but it's just like the money is the main one.
Yeah.
But it's like
we do live in a capitalistic society.
I mean,
money is very important.
Huh?
We do live in a capitalistic society. Money is very important.
So much to learn from you.
Yes. And I hate that it is.
Yeah. But it's like, God, I've lived in like a capitalism society my entire life. So when I'm trying to write a society that isn't capitalism, I always just get so like, okay, but like, what does someone do if they want something but don't want to make it themselves?
They get it from someone else who does make it.
I'm something of a lightweight after all.
What, yeah, like what things are there in exchange to make sure that like just one person doesn't go and try to get, you know, way too much bread, for example. If someone is all like, well, if I can just get bread, what if I just go and get all of the bread? What's to stop me from getting, you know, more bread than I could ever have? Like, is it like a set thing where like, oh, everyone gets like, you know, 1 loaf per day or whatever, and then it's like rationed out? Is it like a trade type society?
Thanks.
This ends here.
Is it like a trade like society? It's like, okay, you can have bread, but you have to like, but you know, it's like you get 15 loaves of bread by trading like a barrel that you made or something.
I mean, ultimately, I mean, the thing is, like, you give that an example, but it's just like, why would someone try hoarding bread? Why would you need to if it's provided for free?
Seems you
because there will always be those sorts of people.
Useful.
Because there'll always be those sorts of people who just want more than their own share.
In a capitalistic society, yes. When that is the norm, yes.
Hey.
Hang on. This.
Yeah. What are you looking for today?
Oh, because that's like infinite. Okay.
Well? Yeah?
But also, I'm writing a, like...
Seems you found something.
It's a fiction, like,
Hopefully it
fantasy
proves useful.
series with magic and stuff. If someone can just cast a spell to summon bread as much as they want, then there's no real need for someone to make the bread. Which is good, because then anyone who can
Not
cast a
even
spell
worthy of a
can just
sparring match. Have we no
get
stronger
bread.
foes to face?
And anyone who can't cast the spell can just
Only
get
light
bread
damage.
from people who
We
can,
can easily keep going.
for example.
Eh.
It's almost over. Let's end this.
The thing is, it also depends on how, like, you know, the society is set up in the first place. There's definitely a lot more growing pains switching to a capitalistic society. Straight from, rather, a
Yeah,
capitalistic
there we go,
society.
yeah.
More and more.
To a more everything is for everyone sort of the society. So I think people are attacking it while it's on its death throes. That's just rude. So I think I kind of almost essentially recreated capitalism as it was, but no, not. Is it still capitalism? It's a trade-based society.
A barter system.
Barter system, yeah.
Where shall we go today?
So instead of
I'll follow
just,
wherever you lead.
you know, oh, I will give you this
Not even worthy
thing
of a
that I
sparring
made
match.
for
Have we no
trinkets and
stronger
trade
foes to
trinkets
face?
for this thing someone else made. It's like, hey, I have made, say, a barrel. How much bread would you give me for this barrel? However, such a barter system does have its own
Seems you
flaws.
found something.
What's to stop the person
Hopefully it
making the
proves
barrel
useful.
from making just bad quality barrels that look good?
Watching
So
a
say
campfire is
after
just
a week or
calming.
so, the barrel breaks, or like, you know,
Hey.
one small drop and the barrel breaks. They don't have to put as much effort into making a bad barrel as a good one, and then that person will need another barrel anyway.
Yeah.
Well, generally in
What are you
that
looking for
situation,
today?
their reputation will suffer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah?
But yeah, so a barter system also incorporated into the magic system,
You dare to stand in my way?
where instead
How
of having
foolish.
direct mana,
Almost
magic is spent from like from a person's like energy, their stamina essentially. You go to cast a big magical spell, and it's like you just went for a big run.
Thank you. I needed that.
Sorry, you went to cast a magic spell and what?
So instead of having like mana, like
No,
say
I want
see-
you to repeat the exact words you said, because I
Okay.
didn't
So instead of
understand.
having mana, magic is cast from a person's energy, their stamina. So you go and
Yes.
cast a big magic spell, and it's like you just went for a run.
Went for a run. Okay, it sounded like you said something about a baby, and I was very confused.
That is... No. So people can trade magic for
I
goods.
still have a long way to go.
And it's like... And magic can, in part, be used to make goods.
You
If
did
one,
it!
you know,
You seem stronger
knows
than
how
ever
to
now.
use the magic properly.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like, you assemble computer parts to build a computer for someone. And in exchange, they give you, like,
Don't
a random
underestimate
bundle
them.
of computer parts
Eliminate them.
that you could potentially use to make another computer for someone else.
Severely wounded. A tactical retreat is still a sound strategy.
Essentially.
I mean, the thing is, that isn't so much a barter system as it is just you're just combining the stamina and magic system.
Yeah. Well, there's two systems, like the, what is the term? Ecological? Like, so instead of having, like, oh, we have gold coins to trade in, people have various goods. For example, gemstones are used as a sort of, like, bartering tool, basically as a currency, because gemstones can really easily be enchanted with magic. Think about, like, such games where you have, like, those little accessories, and it's like, oh, plus 3% to, you know, jumping ability, like, whatever. RPGs where you have, like, a whole bunch of those little trinkets of stuff. Actually, we have such stuff here. With these magatamas here. So imagine someone just going around, it's like, oh, hey, I'll give you this, Mind Magatama 1 in exchange for, you know, a couple of cherries or something. I'll give you a thing for some things. Just get rid of that.
We can't afford to lose you! Don't be so reckless! Alright, let's keep
So barter
this up.
system with the magic system. Because it's always bothered me in stories that have magic, where people can just create anything they want with magic,
It's almost
why they still need money. If someone can just go to some random
display.
patch of land,
I could learn a
cast
thing
a
or two
spell
from
and build
you.
a house, you know, like in Kuma 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 Bear, she just cast a spell and she made a house. And it's like, oh, well, she has to, you know, pay taxes for that land. It's like, okay, fine. Go to the middle of the forest. Go to the ocean and create an island. Go to land that isn't arbitrarily owned by someone else.
Good.
Make a house. Magically conjure all of
You
the
can't
food
catch
you
me
need.
unawares.
You know, teleport to wherever you might need to go to interact with people for social needs. Like, if everything that a person needs and wants is covered by magic, why would they need money? And if it's a world where most people or everybody can do such things, if everyone can just use some arbitrary mana to create anything they want, why are there still wars? Why is there still money?
Well, usually wars are kind of more those sorts of wars and
My
that
back.
stuff.
My
Ideological
ideology.
differences.
Yeah. My ideology versus yours. Yeah, that's it.
My god can beat up your god.
Yeah.
Forgive me.
But still though, why is there money if people can just create
Your
anything they
reckoning
want?
comes, God Slayer.
So I tried to make a world where, yeah, people can basically just make whatever they want with magic, with some exceptions here and there. But also, a lot of it is essentially dependent on people having certain things that they particularly like to do. Like if, you know, someone just really loves farming, they should just be allowed to just do that. They have the big fields. It's like, no animals, just the plants. They just have their plants. They have, you know, some spell to just harvest huge fields. Or heck, they just have their scythe and just harvest the fields by hand if that's what they want to do. And it's like, well, I have all this stuff. Here, I'll give you, you know, here's a bunch of wheat. Like, you like to make bread. You make the bread, give me bread for this wheat. And then the extra stuff you can give to the people in town. Sort of thing.
Good night.
imagining, like, children, like, running off. Maybe they go down the stream and they, like, collect, you know, shiny rocks or something that they can bring home and practice enchanting, or
Yeah.
they go into the woods and it's like, oh, hey, there's, you know, sticks for
Morning.
firewood, or
Sleep well?
trees with fruit on
Hey.
them.
Hey. Up and at 'em, partner.
Like, I remember being a kid and like, I remember being a kid and running around with other kids, and we found, like, an apple tree, and we paused our playing so we could all try to collect some apples. Heck, we eventually made a game out of trying to collect them. It was fun.
Perhaps closing the shop was a bit extreme.
It just proves that she's taking this seriously.
That girl lives and breathes for this village. She's been a blessing to us all. However, sometimes I wonder if those same feelings hold her back. She's still young. I wish she would broaden her horizons, see, but pay no mind to the...
I see your point. Nevertheless, I want to respect...
Then I needn't say another word.
I will. Still not sweet enough. And the texture's all wrong. Also, what's with that weird aftertaste? I swear, I'll never surpass my best dongo at this rate. Come on, now's not the time for a pity party. Iroha? Oh, sorry. Are you still making dongo? Yep, though they're not coming out as well as I'd hope. You don't look like... Huh? You always used to smile when you work. I want to eat your usual dango. The ones you actually have fun making. Those tasted the best. Suzu. I'm almost done, I promise. Okay. My usual dango. I was so focused on impressing that gourmet guy, they never once crossed my mind. But I can't forget my roots, especially now. Thanks for reminding me, Suzu.
Well, anyway,
All right, request accepted.
so many quests.
All right, request accepted.
Does it take to get to the center of
Okay,
the Tootsie
let's
Roll
do
center of a
this.
Tootsie Pop?
You struggled with that a little bit.
Okay, let's
Yeah,
do
just
this.
a little bit. And yeah.
So
How
many
many
quests does it take to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
Okay, let's do this. All right, request accepted.
How many
Nice
quests
to see you
must
so
a
full
man
of-
walk down before you can call him a man?
Let's hang out. Oh,
Yes?
you're already at maximum.
Best of luck.
Run out!
Yes?
What?
You said let's hang out. So I'm telling out to run.
Yes,
Oh
sir.
my! So those monsters interrupted the flow of... Thank heavens he resolved it.
But now I'm worried about
Maybe a little bit.
Anybody having a similar...
Not that I know of.
That
I
shouldn't be a surprise
investigated
to you,
out of
though.
an abundance of caution, but...
Well, that...
Oh! There There you are!
What's wrong?
My airship has taken off all— Do something! I cannot lose—
I'm on my way. What on earth? Mauro's airship just took to the sky like a bird. And
Mamma mia! She's in dire straits!
Then it's time to ride.
let's hurry.
Wait! If we're too late and it crashes, people might get hurt. You need to be here if the worst happens. But I can't ride Wolbino by myself! I can take you up instead. Please, Wolby.
True. A rider like yourself can manage. Hurry, both of you.
Hey, but like this is like a trained dragon, right? Like an intelligent dragon. This isn't just some like wild animal. It's not like you're just like, say, going on to a horse and oh no, you need someone who can know how to ride the horse. This is an intelligent person. And it's like, why can't he just, you know, it's like, oh, hold on, I will take you right there. Why does he need a specifically trained rider to be able to do this?
A trained rider knows how to stay on without injuring him and falling off.
It's called hold on for your life.
I said without injuring him.
It's a furry dragon.
Let's go, Mauro.
But also,
Furry
if he can
dragons
just...
are people too.
Also, if he can just hang on... If he can just hang on, then how is Morrow supposed to hang on? Does he just hold on to Subaru?
Yes.
Grazie, my savior! You're in charge below.
That doesn't sound like he's... That doesn't look like he's hanging on. He's standing on the dragon's neck, and Morrow's just sitting there on his, like... What? Shoulder blade? There's a term for it.
You got it. Suzu!
She fell asleep as we were coming down. I bet she's worn out with relief.
Well, thank goodness. So, Suzu was flying the airship?
Probably. She was bawling her eyes out when we hopped aboard.
Must have been scared out of her wits. I bet she hit some sort of autopilot button by accident. How are Tsubame and the rest?
Everyone's all right. No injuries to report.
Good. What a relief.
Subaru.
Well, I'd better...
Go with him. I'll keep an eye. Thank you so much.
I'm real glad you're coming with me.
Thank you so much for saving my sister.
It was no trouble at all.
We think she just pushed the wrong button on the airship. I'm sure she's learned her lesson.
She still went somewhere off limits. She deserves a good scolding for that. Oh, I'm so glad she's safe. Why don't you drop by the shop with Mauro sometime? I'll make it up to all of you.
Sure thing. I'll let Mauro...
See you then. Time to go home?
I'll say.
Seriously. Of all the things that could have happened...
I have to say...
Well, it was an emergency. Tell Wolby I appreciate...
Absolutely.
Thanks.
Morning!
Right, so anyway.
Hey!
There are so many people to talk to and so many cutscenes to run through.
What is it?
That might have been the last of the cutscenes.
Yeah. Whenever you need a break, I'll have... What is it?
Something else, just chat.
Yeah. What is it?
And everything is fine. What were we talking about again? Right,
I don't
bartering
know.
and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
getting a nice, proper bartering system down in a fantasy world where people can use magic to essentially get what they want. Oh yeah.
I mean, ultimately, can everyone use magic?
Anyone could use magic, but not everyone does use magic.
Okay. Is everyone capable of all magic that provides their needs?
It depends on how they wish to go. It depends on how they wish to use magic.
In other words, the barter system is fueled by the same reason that capitalism works now. Laziness / unwillingness to do everything necessary yourself to survive.
Yeah. Inability to do
what?
The main problem with the barter system is it's basically just capitalism with extra steps.
Technically, it's capitalism with less steps. Because you trade your thing directly for the other thing instead of selling your thing for trinkets and then using trinkets to get a thing. That's literally cutting out a step.
Good morning.
But also, like, I don't know if I want to go, like, necessarily full barter system or, like, a partial barter system. Partial, like, was it the community looks after itself sort of system. Like, say, you have this farmer who's growing, say, wheat, and they just like to grow the wheat, whatever. They harvest it themselves. Well, then they trade the wheat or give the wheat to a second person who, you know, grinds the wheat up and turns it into, like, bread and other, like, baked goods, essentially. Give some to the farmer in exchange for the wheat. And then, well, you have some other people settling in. Maybe someone, you know, wants to make everyone houses. They're really into the carpentry. There's some trees. They chop down the trees. They, you know, make houses for people. It's like, well, the baker gives them bread because, like, oh, you shouldn't be working on an empty stomach. And, like, the carpenter makes the stuff. It's like, oh, well, what if, like, the farmer and the baker and the carpenter need tools? So you have, like, a blacksmith in there making axes and scythes and whatnot. And it's like, well, the baker gives them some bread. The carpenter makes them, like, a blacksmith's hut. The blacksmith makes their tools. And so it's... all of the trade stuff is not really on a proper, like, specific ratio of, like, oh, how much of this for one of this. If the farmer, you know, happens to have extra wheat, does that mean that they get extra bread back? Like, no, they would still get as much. If someone falls sick and can't do their job, the thing that they do, then, you know, someone else. Oh, now there's, like, a group of people. Well, now there's, like, wild monsters coming in from the woods, and then someone else comes in and takes care of them, like, keeps the people safe, whatever. Like a community just starts forming, and everyone just, like, oh, you need some extra bread because, like, your child is growing? Okay, here's some extra bread. No big deal. And it works for as long as everyone is contributing. What's that system? I want to think socialism because social, but...
I mean, it's either socialism or... I mean, yeah, that is socialism, yes.
Yeah, it's not communism, right? Because communism is like...
Communism is more the politics, but the political structure,
the government. Yeah, like the government says, you get this, you get that.
Yes?
Even then, that might be an oversimplification there, but regardless. But yeah, that is socialism.
It's something of a socialism system, but then if, like, somebody, like, new comes to town, they might or might not...
time with you. Let's
bring
even more business to the village together.
If someone's like, oh, hey, the bread that this town makes is great, I want to, bring some on my travels, whatever. Then they go to a new town, they have the bread from the previous to trade with, I don't know, maybe the next place has potatoes or something. And then there's like a trade bout between the towns, giving like bread or tools, whatever, for the potatoes and stuff. And hey, maybe they want, maybe the wheat farmer wants to also grow some potatoes or something. So like it's like something of a bartering system with socialism.
Yes?
You take care of like the people in your community, but you can also exchange goods with other communities. If someone new comes into the community, you don't automatically welcome them with open arms and give them everything. If they can prove themselves by, wanting to be a member of the community and being a member of the community, then they can be part of the community. But otherwise, like if someone new comes in, it's like, oh, I want bread. It's like, maybe we'll give you some, maybe we won't.
Good luck. Yes?
Oh, so it's a meritocracy.
I don't
As
know.
in, yeah, like that's the thing. Like all these systems, a lot of these things connect together, and that's the problem. A lot of these things just kind of start making their way towards basically just being
What?
capitalism.
Oh, right. What?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard meritocracy before.
Meritocracy, as in based on merit, as in, quite frankly, if you don't do enough, you don't get anything.
Ah. Well,
Thank you so
But
much.
the better
Not
you
necessarily
do,
quite.
the more you get.
no, that doesn't sound right.
Yes? Yes. Yes?
That doesn't sound
like-
like a meritocracy.
No, that doesn't sound like what I'm trying to go for. Like, I'm trying to think like something like a socialism, but not blind socialism.
Oh, hey.
So you want government-regulated socialism.
No, I'm thinking more like individual regulated socialism. Like, if someone comes... It's like the paradox of intolerance, right? A perfectly tolerant society must be intolerant towards intolerance. A society that everything is just given as a a society where people are given things based off of what they need should not just give stuff to someone because they want it.
Yes, and that's how you prevent people from just hoarding all the bread, for example.
Yeah. If someone new comes in and they are not like starving, how much bread
What
should
is
they
it?
get? If they say that they're starving but they have food, do you give them bread?
May I ask a favor? Much appreciated. What is it?
I mean, if they're
What is
starving,
it?
bread should not be the only thing they should be eating, but...
No, like, if they come in and you can see, like, from their bags that they have other food with them. No, like, if they come in, they clearly have other food with them, and they say, oh, I'm starving, you should give me a loaf of bread. Do you give them a loaf of bread because they
Well?
say that they're starving, even though you can see that they're not?
Hey,
And it's like, yeah, maybe some people would. It's like, oh, well, whatever, this person says they're starving, I can give them a loaf. Whatever. Who knows? Maybe the food that they have with them has gone bad and it would make them sick to eat or something. Who's to say, right? But it's always...
say the word and I'll whip it up. You got it. Time to make something
Yeah.
delicious. There, all finished. Came out pretty well, right?
Yeah, you said meritocracy, and I heard mayor, and that was all.
Of course you did.
Gosh, I can make so much strawberry milk. Just...
Leave it to me. This is gonna be so good. La 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 la. This is absolutely amazing. A huge success.
What
I'd
is
give
it?
5 stars.
Do-do-do-do. Like so.
Oh.
But then, of course, on top of all of that, there is magic that people can do.
May I ask if...
And magic itself has essentially two separate... There's essentially like two separate but overlapping systems essentially right on top of each other.
Right.
Hey!
How's that?
Yes.
Hey, could you do me a solid? Thanks.
Build a freshwater fish.
All right.
Where essentially,
Hey.
people could decide to go for the more difficult magic path of the more difficult path of gaining magic, where they would have access to more magic, or the easier path where they wind up with less magic.
Hey.
They either go with the arcane, the arcane magic, but they use the magic in the surrounding environment around them to channel and mix together and combine. But if the surrounding environment doesn't have any of that, or is missing something, then they can't use it. They need, say, some sort of a fire to do fire magic. So they can't just, say, create a campfire with nothing. They need to at least have a spark to turn into a campfire. Versus the divine magic, which uses the divine sources, but they can't mix the magic. They can't mix, like, say, fire and dark magic. But they can essentially bring about the magic from nothing. You just have a pile of logs, boom, now it's a campfire. No
Say the
sparks
word
needed.
and I'll whip it up.
Grilled freshwater fish, I think she said.
You got it. Time to make something delicious. There.
Do-do-do.
All finished. Came out pretty well. What is it?
Where's she? Where'd she go? She came in here, made me make her a fish, and then she left. How dare she?
Morning. Hey. All right. Thanks. What? What?
It's like both types of magic are important for normal day-to-day stuff, whatever. But, yeah. One is stronger, one is easier. So there isn't necessarily just a clear cut of which one any individual should take to be necessarily better than the other.
What?
Wow, he likes those mountains. Every once in a while, I'm just reminded of, like, this one scene that I saw from some animated show some 15-ish years ago. And I don't remember what the show was. It was on TV around the time when, like, Death Note was popular.
Good morning.
Morning.
It was, like, a group of people standing around, essentially trying to, like, interrogate this one guy. And there's this one other guy that kept saying that he was going to use his, like, fire powers on him. And the other two are like, no, you don't have to do that. He's willing to talk. You don't have to bring out your fire powers. It's like, oh, I'm going to use my fire powers. I'm going to use them. It's like, no, you don't have to. It's fine. They get the information. The guy leaves. And, like, the two turn to him. It's like, yeah, you can't exactly create a spark with wet gloves. because it was raining over the course of that scene.
That wasn't Full Metal Alchemist, was it?
Again, I don't know. It could have been.
Because that's the only one I know of where there's a character who has fire powers, but also wears gloves. Because the guy specifically, you know, has gloves that basically let him.
Gloves that
basically
produce a
create
spark.
Yes.
Yeah. That's what I like figured from that scene.
Heading out somewhere? I have a request.
But yeah, I saw like that one scene and like I was like channel surfing, saw that one scene and then like went to commercials, so I swapped to another channel. I never saw like
I'm counting on you.
knew what show I was actually watching. I just
you're
always just remembered that one little you can't make a spark with wet gloves. I think that's kind of like influenced part of my mentality towards this magic system. Like an arcane user, yeah, they could get materials, whatever, to create gloves that can make a spark that they can then magicify into like a fireball, whatever, and that would be
What's up?
really useful to essentially combine magic and technology. It feels like whenever I see like a show or something where someone combines magic and technology, it's always awesome.
Welcome to Kusatsu's Inn.
But I also don't really see
Think you
it
can
that
handle
often.
something for me? Thanks a bunch. You're a huge help.
I feel like most of the time when I see it,
Welcome to
it's basically
Kusatsu's
just
Inn.
using
What's up?
magic in place of electricity.
Yeah, I mean, that is the thing. No, I mean, like, combining, like, both of them. Like, had been mentioned, having gloves that create a spark, because you need a spark to use your fire magic. It's like, yeah, that is,
What's
like, a really interesting way to get around the restriction of the magic.
What's up?
I don't exactly have, like, any other examples of it, though. Nothing else immediately in mind.
I see. Staying alive, staying alive.
Please favor me with a favor. Yes?
Let's hang out. Let's make some small talk.
No.
Yeah, he only does big talk.
Yes? Please favor me with a yes?
Drat, wrong one. Let's
Well,
chat.
yes? Ciao! So good to see you.
So anyway,
Well, pardon. Would you help me with this? Then I leave.
everyone
What is
has
it?
so many requests.
What is it?
Let's hang out. Oh, she likes small talk.
What is it?
And then
What
let's
is it?
chat, which is somehow different from small talk. You. Get over here.
Hey, how you doing? Yeah!
Hey, could you do me a solid?
Yes, sweetie, here's your lunch. Alright, automation. Yeah, it's not exactly tech with magic, but I had an idea for a character who would, basically has like a charm bracelet. But each of the charms has some sort of like different ability. So instead of carrying around like a bunch of different like bulky magical items, it's like, yeah, like this charm is like a bag of holding, like this charm, like this charm just like has like a source of fire in it to like cast fire magic from the charm, whatever. Like, it is. So some of the shows we've been watching, people have to use a specific like bag to hold items, but like the main character gets extra dimensional space as a spell, and that always seemed weird to me. Just a little bit strange of having the extra dimensional space tied to a person instead of tied to an item. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, if it's tied to an item, then that item can be stolen and they lose all of their goods. Or if it's tied to the person, then as long as they live, they have their stuff. But it's like, also, if it's tied to a person and the person dies or otherwise loses their magic, all of that stuff is lost anyway. At least if it's tied to an item, then it's like, oh, well, if that item gets destroyed, all of the stuff is gone. Versus if the person dies, all the stuff is gone. But also if it's tied to a person, and the person just, like, steals a MacGuffin, puts it in their pocket dimension, nobody can get it back unless they want to give it back. They take the MacGuffin, put it in their storage, it's like, yeah, what are you gonna do? If you kill me, it's gone forever. You can only get it back if I want to give it to you. What are you supposed to do?
And that's why it's overpowered. That's why it's considered overpowered by literally anyone who talks about it in those stories.
Yeah.
Good day to you.
Hello.
Hi there. Hi.
And I always think that in any magic system that there should be stuff that the magic can't do.
Yay!
Like, the Doctor's sonic screwdriver doesn't work on wood.
Well, it does now,
What?
but...
Well, like, it's good when the magic... It's... Like, if you can just use your magic and just do anything, then that's gonna solve conflict really easily, and in, like, basically the same way over and over again.
Wait, it might be able to be used on that specific wood, now that I think about it.
What is it?
My apologies.
Basically what it was is because of how it works, you know, Sonic, so... whatever.
Yes.
But also it has, like, a computer based inside of it. What was it? That it just needs sufficient amount of time to
Yes.
basically calculate how to, you know, open the stuff up.
I see.
And
Yeah, that scene with the 3 different doctors running the sonic screwdriver for, what was it supposed to be, like 300 years or something?
Oh, far more than that. But,
to open a door that was already unlocked.
Yes.
yes.
Yes. Yes.
Oh no! Oh no! Can I ask a favor? Yeah?
But with metal, and I guess some plastics or whatever, that's easier for it to analyze. Probably because it's not, you know, like living organic sort of thing. Well, not living, like wood as a door isn't living, but you know what I mean. It's more...
More artificial as opposed to more natural?
And it's not that the chemical makeup or material makeup of those are, you know, not natural.
More uniform as to, because like a metal thing would be a more uniform structure
Yes.
as opposed to like a wooden one has defects and
Yeah,
stuff.
like metals, plastics, anything crystalline.
Okay, so what's on the menu? I can handle anything.
3 croquettes. I need udon to make curry udon. Oh, corn coop. Okay.
I'll
that's
show
what
you
want.
my best dish. And the dish is done. I guarantee you'll love the taste. What's up? Oh, welcome. What do you think? What's up? What's
Something else. Let's hang out. Alright, let's talk about hobbies. Do you have hobbies? Good. 2 hobbies.
Thanks a lot. What's
We
up?
can now cook together.
What's up?
Let's talk.
Okay, so what's on the menu?
Huh.
I can handle anything.
Now this is a funny feature.
Oh?
If you're making alcohol, you can't cook with the child.
Nice.
You can't make
Okay,
alcohol with the child.
so,
It
what's
makes
on the
sense.
I'll show you my best dish.
Well, yeah,
There you
children
go,
aren't
just
really
like
a good
that.
ingredient for alcohol.
This'll turn out perfect. I'm sure of it.
And if we cook
There,
this
it's
specific
ready.
alcohol with her,
My
we
grandma
make
passed this recipe
cat
down to
wine.
me along with the shop.
Heals 500 health and 150 wounds. Nice. Doesn't actually include catnip. Let's see. What other drink can we make with there? Or what other recipe? No, we need red beans. We don't have steamed rice. We can make steamed rice.
I'll show you my best dish. And the dish is done. I
Ding
guarantee
dong,
you'll
dish
love
is
the
done.
taste.
Alright, who are we frying rice with? You again.
Okay.
So steamed
So,
rice
what's on the
and
menu?
eggs.
I'll show you my best dish.
And this
There
will
you
make
go, just like that. This there, it's ready. My
paw
grandma passed
print
this recipe
fried
down to me
rice.
along with the shop.
Normally, right next to the thing, no. 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 I want to see what we can. What bonuses are from the paw print fried rice? Here we go. Heals HP by 60%. Wow. Alright, let's make some more steamed rice. Steamed rice. Let's make, I don't know,
I'll show you
50
my
steamed
best dish.
rices.
And the dish is done. I guarantee you'll love the taste.
Paw print fried rice. Let's make 50 of this.
I'll show you my best dish. Cooking isn't simply about recipes and technique. There, it's ready. My grandma passed this recipe down to me along with the shop. What's up?
3 of those were apparently made without the use of rice. No point in asking questions, I don't understand it either. Pew.
No, you just used less rice between them all.
Can I ask a favor? Thank you so much!
Yeah, still working on your hot chocolate. But, yeah, imagine a nice little, like, a village, whatever. And there's just, like, one new person who comes in and just does a little bit of everything. You know, they run a little bit of a farm, they make lunches for everyone. They just do, like, everything. And then it's like, well, that is a lot of stuff being done for everyone, but it's like, what's the bakery supposed to do?
Yeah?
If someone else is, you know, making everyone's meals? Yeah! Long. Yeah. Of course, a village where everyone does, like, one thing can be easily hampered if, like, somebody gets sick. And it's like, well,
Would you care to
blacksmith can't make anyone tools anymore. So what are we supposed to do about that now?
Fine, we'll be right back. I need to use the bathroom.
Okay. It's about time for me to end off this episode, too.
What?
Alright.
Thank you. What?
So let's go and all... let's all go and enjoy a nice mayor-based society, everyone. That's what we're all working towards, right? A nice mayor-based society? Yeah, that sounds about right.